How many of you guys know what this is? Jeriah, you know what this is, don't you?
No.
The container? That's the way you used to buy motor oil.
Holy moly.
And you had a kind of a funnel top with a point on, chisel point on it, and you would hook on the lip and just go crunch and right through the top. I remember reading a story of a guy who lost Baja because he was racing and he had these in the back and he went to bouncing around in the back and he went to his engine was low on oil. Halfway through the race he went back to get it and they were all spilled out all over the place. He had to quit. That's old right there. These were around when I was just a kid. There's our first load, the pallet racking. I'm going to leave that here until we get the forklift over here, and we'll use the forklift to help stand that up. That stuff's really heavy, stubble reinforced. So Jeriah's going to pull the truck in the shop, and then we'll start going through those chemicals and things and get rid of the things that we don't need in there. What do you suppose we have in here, Jeriah? Man, this is, so many times I've went through another man's tool collection who's dead and gone. It's very sobering, isn't it?
You can't take it with you, and
puts things into perspective, doesn't it? The importance you put on it and what's the end of it. Some guy taking it to the dump that you don't know.
The kids are the most important thing.
Oh, man.
The only thing that'll actually last.
Well, this is a nice saw. Do you need a, no, it's Japanese. It's an American saw, but it's a Japanese rabbit. You have an impact driver?
I do.
What are these?
Oh.
It's for taking screws out that are really tight. You put it in there and you hit it with a hammer and it will break them loose. Just to shut off it, it's 3/4. I'll put that in the plumbing box. How about, I got some of these. You want a chain wrench?
Yeah, I'll take that. I've actually never used one. Never had to use one.
It'll grab around anything round, especially pipe. Okay, so Jeriah and I, we're going to start on the west wall here. I picked out the stuff I want. You got all the stuff you want? You want any liquid nails?
Yeah.
So we'll take all this stuff and then we'll break down these shelves and I'll start hauling this old pipe out and stuff. Place has a 18 kW generator. What are these here? These look like these are pumps, some sorts for the HVAC. Those are expensive. Those we have here. Garden staples. Oh, she's gonna want all this stuff here. Wood ladders, I'll keep those. You know what, Jeriah, why don't you just go ahead, I'll go through that stuff and let's start breaking this down and get this thing out of here.
I'm going to take this guy outside.
I'll give you a hand there. You want to flip it over and pull the nails while we're here?
Yeah, probably be easier, wouldn't it?
Pound them through. Got a better tool for it. Guess what's not staying here? I hate these orange caulking guns. They suck so bad. Stop leak.
Have you found one that doesn't?
No. We got 4 16-foot 2x12s. There you go. We're going to save those, put them on the truck, and then I got my 16-foot trailer. We're going to use that for sides. That'll help hold the pallets in. They're pretty nice boards. Boy, the chemicals, man. Good grief, this stuff's toxic. I could smell it when I walked in. Oh, just all these poisons and chemicals. Oh, nice. There's our whole circuit breakers for the, because there's not a lot of plugs in here. There's even the 50 amp for the compressor right there, for the welder. Double pole 70s?
Wow. Holy moly. How much room you got in the box?
A lot. It's okay. It's got its own. It's a 200 amp service. Oh, got some big high bay floods. A pair. Might be nice to have. So these must be what? These are the probably crawl space vents or pluggers there, covers. Yeah, want to save those. About time to put those in.
Must be the more of them.
Yeah, it is. So we got some painting supplies here. We got nice 3M masker, drywall mixer, steel wool, triple lot. I don't have any of that. Paper, we'll use this stuff for the painting. Unfortunately, old masking tape doesn't hold up. So that's about it. So there's a whole bunch of gutters here. I was trying to figure out what these are for. Jariah pointed out they probably came with the kit with the building. You don't put gutters up in places where you get 5 feet of snow. It doesn't work. All right, Jariah, I guess you're out of here, and then we'll come back and load up the lumber and have a big burn pile. Oh, the plastic deck. We should probably keep a piece of that for in case we need to repair the deck. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Just in case. That stuff's like $3 a foot now.
Oof.
$2.30 a foot.
I hate that stuff. I don't even like walking on it. Well, guys, that's probably about all the time we have for today. Jariah and I are going to head down to the dump and get all that stuff thrown out, and then we'll come back and load up whatever or keep what we're going to keep and load up what we don't need, and then get this out. I want pretty much everything out here, and then we'll lay it out and start putting a shop together. So we'll be doing a little mini series of kind of maybe some things to consider. This would be about my 10th shop or so putting together from my very first one, which was nothing more than a single car garage in an apartment that I rented in Beaverton, Oregon, to bigger shops. And I've learned a lot along the way about layout and how to put things, and maybe a few things to think about that might be helpful to make it as handy as possible. And we'll do that together. So thanks for watching. May God bless you and your families. Keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Where you been? Come back home, begin